So Assassin's Creed Valhalla's biggest DLC expansion is coming out very soon, which is in the month of March, and we are closing into getting our first massive DLC expansion for this game. Now the first story mode expansion that we're going to be getting is called as Wraith of the Druids, which will include us Eivor traveling all the way to a whole new map, which is Ireland, and there's going to be a lot of different content unlocking in there as well. Now I believe that the Wraith of the Druids expansion is going to be very similar to how cult system worked in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you had to kill all the different cult members and then find the final boss and kill them. Also very similar to how the Order of the Ancient members worked in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you had to kill all these different Order members and then you finally unlock who's the last Order member and you have to assassinate them or whatever. So this is basically how the Wraith of the Druids expansion is going to be working out in terms of story, and there's also a lot of different content that's going to be coming out with this first expansion. Now the first biggest thing that we're going to be seeing is a brand new city, a huge city that is going to be available in Ireland. Now some of the people on Reddit have been claiming that this new city is going to be called as Kattegat, and if you guys have seen the Vikings TV show from Netflix or Hulu, then you guys should probably know where Kattegat is. That is where Ragnar Lothbrok and Bjorn Ironside and all of those legendary Vikings originated from. And the huge village Kattegat was known to be the trading spot for all the Vikings. It was massive, there was a lot of trading going on, and it seems like the Wraith of the Druids expansion will also be bringing out a brand new trading system to the game, where you will now be able to trade all of your goods that you steal, as well as you go on raids and you find all of those different goods. You can now trade all of those goods in order to unlock some new rewards and gain some new gear sets and a lot of different stuffs in the game. So Ubisoft has already announced that there's going to be a brand new trading system for this game. So that is something I'm really looking forward to seeing, what kind of trading system we're going to be seeing in this game. Now Ubisoft previously put out a DLC expansion trailer for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which included a brand new settlement kind of location, which leads me to believe that maybe in Ireland we might kind of have a new settlement there, and there's going to be different types of houses. As you guys can see, the houses are built with stones in here, and these stone houses were how the Vikings basically lived back in those days, and it is very much historically accurate as well. And I believe that this is going to be a brand new settlement location which is going to be introduced with the first biggest DLC expansion. Now all of these expansions from Wraith of the Druids DLC that we talked about is of course going to be paid expansions. These are not going to be the free expansion. It is only going to be available for those of you guys who already own Gold Edition of the game or any other higher edition, and you will also be able to purchase each one of these expansions separately, so it's up to you guys. And for those of you guys who don't want to spend any money and still want to get some DLC content, do not worry, there's also going to be some free massive DLC expansions that is going to be coming out, known as the seasonal events. Now we've already seen the first seasonal event, which is of course the Yule festival, which is the Christmas celebrated in the Vikings time. Now in the new River Raids expansion, you will basically have to hire an entire fleet of other players, Joms Viking, in order to build an entire army in order to take over some of the massive raids which will be available in the game. Now Ubisoft has promised that they're going to be adding in a lot of different new raids into the game, which of course, like I said, is going to have a high reward as well as high risks. Now you will of course have to pay each and every one of those Joms Viking that you're trying to hire from different players, and if you end up failing those raids, then all of your money is basically going to be gone, and all the players that you hired are going to be dead. Your crew members are going to be dead. So it is of course going to be high risk and high reward, so you will have to plan out all of your raids pretty perfectly so you don't have to lose any of your money. And this time I believe that Ubisoft is going to be adding a whole new set of raids, which is very similar to how we have seen with the main story mode raids, where you had to barge into the doors and all that kind of stuff. So those are the type of raids that we're going to be seeing, and the rates are going to be massive. Make sure that you guys are saving as much silver, as much as opals as you can, because opals are going to be very important, because Ubisoft has also said that they're going to be releasing some brand new gear sets, new weapons, new outfits, and a lot of new stuff. So make sure that you guys have a lot of silver saved up as well as the opal, so you can buy all of these stuffs. And like I said, silver in this game is going to play a very huge role, since you'll have to hire a lot of Joms Viking, and Joms Viking can only be hired using silver. So make sure you guys have a lot of silver. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the first massive DLC DLC expansion coming in the month of March, which is spring 2021. So spring 2021 is basically March. So make sure you guys are saving up everything you basically can, and also complete the main story mission if you haven't done that already. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video or found this video useful. If you guys did, then make sure to go ahead and smack a like, because your like always does help support me as well as my channel and all the content that I bring you guys every single day, of course. And if you guys are looking for a YouTuber who covers content on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, every single thing you basically need about this game will be available first on my channel. So make sure that you guys go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss out on all of the content that I'm about to be posting on this channel. With that being said, I hope you guys have a blast over day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.